Hello to all of you Warp Stars. My name is the Platinum Warp Star, and welcome to Super Monkey Ball. Today I decided I think it'd be a good idea to maybe let's play this game because, uh, Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania is gonna be releasing around 2 months from now as of this video recording, and plus, I kind of need something to fill in the gaps in between when I played Sonic Generations and when I'm gonna play Sonic Colors Ultimate when that comes out. So I figured, that way it's not too much Sonic. I figured, why not? Let's play Super Monkey Ball, which is one of my personal favorite games ever, in my opinion. Yes, I'm serious. I'm a really big fan of this game, so I thought it'd be a cool idea to give it a little bit of a let's play treatment. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna play through the main game, and we're gonna run through each of the challenge mode difficulties from beginner all the way to master difficulty, even though that one's not selectable. But anyway, there is no story mode in Monkey Ball 1. You gotta remember that this was a port of... Sorry. You gotta remember this was a port of the arcade game that released around the same time. So, yeah. So we have 4 characters. I'm only really gonna be able to play as 3 of them in this playthrough, in the main game at least. We'll probably maybe do the party games as well, but why not? We'll start with Baby. I think that's a good place to start, and we'll be doing beginner. So here we go. In case you guys have never played Monkey Ball before, basically the premise, it's very simple. All you do is you roll your character to the goal. It's very easy to understand, but as the stages go on, they get super duper difficult. So as we'll see later in this playthrough, right now this is the beginner difficulty, so things aren't gonna be too hard at all, but trust me, when we get to expert, things are definitely gonna start looking a little bit difficult. But yeah, right now it's pretty standard stuff. There is one thing, for the experienced players, one thing you need to do is there are 10 stages in beginner, but one of the things is if you can beat the entire difficulty without losing a single life, which is what I'm aiming to do, then you'll have access to some extra stages. In beginner, there are 3 extra stages. In advanced, there are 5 extra stages, and in expert, there are 10 extra stages. So yeah, it's pretty difficult having to not die the entire thing. Well, in beginner it's pretty easy, but when we get to advanced, that's gonna be a little tricky. And I know what you're thinking. It's like, okay, expert, that's gonna be impossible. But thankfully for that, all you have to do is just not use a continue. So you can die as many times as you want as long as you have enough extra lives. You just can't use a continue. But anyway, oh yeah, one funny thing about this game is that this game had like a sponsor. I can't speak. It had a sponsorship with Dole back then, so you're gonna see that logo plastered around a lot of places. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. Now this stage is pretty cool. You have to bounce off of that platform by gaining enough speed. Stuff's gonna get way more complicated than that. But what I like is that if you're experienced enough, you can do some skips like this that skip over chunks of the level And that's why I find this game so replayable. It's like, you know, there's something really satisfying about mastering these stages. So that's why I always love to come back to this game. And I thought it'd be interesting. Let's play it. And we beat all the beginner stages, so now we're gonna be heading on to the extra stages, which are a little bit harder. I've practiced them a ton, so they're not too difficult for me, at least. This one's probably the hardest one, to be honest. For a beginner level, that's actually pretty difficult. The rest of them aren't really too bad. This one, you have to get in the goal while it's spinning. You gotta find a time to get in there. Not too hard, but yeah, and this is actually going to be the last stage of this episode. This is the Amusement Vision logo. In the GameCube version, I should clarify, I'm actually playing this game on Dolphin, so some things probably won't be exact, but the floor on that is actually reflective. I don't know why it's not reflective when I'm playing on Dolphin, but it is in the base version. Just so you know, I am playing it on Dolphin. But that was the beginner difficulty. It's very easy. It's not very hard to beat. Like, once you play it, you can easily go back and play again. And we're gonna skip these credits because these credits are probably lengthier than the actual thing itself. So it's probably in our best interest to skip it for now, and we'll probably continue in advance in the next part. So yeah, this episode is pretty short, but probably barely like over 5 minutes potentially. But yeah, that's the beginner difficulty. It's it's really not that difficult. It's still fun though, I will say. But yeah, and despite the fact that we won, we still get a game over screen. Anyway, yeah. But yeah, that was the first episode. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry this wasn't very long. Like I said, the first difficulty is only 10 stages, or 13 if you count the extra stages. Still a very small number for what you normally do in Monkey Ball. So yeah, next time we'll be taking a look at the advanced difficulty, which will be much more interesting because I can't do that without losing a life. So that'll be fun. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next episode. See ya!